Hi, I'm Ava from Miss Van Dam's class.
And I'm Aniston, also from Miss Van Dam's class.
What a wonderful week we've had. Only 24 days left of school. Aniston, want to hear a joke?
Sure, I love jokes.
What do you call a bagel that flies?
I don't know, what do you call a bagel that flies?
A plain bagel.
All that talking is making me hungry. What's for lunch today, Ava?
Today's hot lunch is chicken nuggets and cornbread.
And today's salad is popcorn chicken salad.
Sounds delicious. I'll make sure I buy my lunch today.
Ava, who is celebrating a birthday at Prairie Trace?
Today's birthdays are Charles Watson and Maxwell Watson. Aniston, is there anyone else celebrating a birthday at Prairie Trace?
Yes, Jack Stouffer is celebrating a birthday today. Also, Miss Lihi Khanan.
Make sure you go out to the office to claim your birthday treat. Aniston, I wonder what the weather is going to look like this weekend.
Well, you're in luck, Ava. Next up is Amingo with weather.
Amingo, take it away!
Hi, I'm Amingo from Mrs. Lemon's class, and welcome to this week's edition of Weather. It's going to be an amazing weekend. On Friday, it would be partly cloudy with a high of 76 and a low of 59, with 15% chance of rain. Be sure to go outside after school and enjoy the warm weather. On Saturday, it would be partly cloudy with a high of 82 and a low of 62. There would be a 3% chance of rain. I know that I would go outside on a warm day. On Sunday, it would be rainy with a high of 80 and a low of 59. Sunday would be a 76% chance of rain. Prepare for the rainy weather. Thanks for tuning in with me on weather. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Domingo. It looks like it's going to be nice. I'm probably going to go play outside. I wonder what teams are playing this weekend.
Next up is Malak with sports.
Malak, take it away!
Good morning, Prairie Trace Hawks. I'm Malak from Mrs. Levin's class, and welcome to this week's best edition of WPTE Sports. Carmel basketball guard Clark earns all-star spot despite her short season. Clark suffered a back injury at the end of summer. Ouch. Then began the rehabbing process. She returned to play in 13 games. I knew she was strong. Averaging of 11.7 points on 50% shooting from the field. The 6'1" guard scored 18 points or more in six of her last 7 games for Carmel. Grace Thompson returns to IU basketball team for 2022 season to 2023. Forward Grace Thompson announced on his big social media pages that he will use his final years of eligibility and play for the Indiana University's men's basketball team in 2022 to 2023. He was an honorable mention All Big Ten pick last season after averaging 11.1 points and finishing 10th in the league in rebounding at 7.5 per game. Purdue transfer guard Isaiah Thompson is planning to visit 5 college basketball programs, following his decisions to enter the NCAA transfer portal. Purdue guard Isaiah Thompson will take visits to a handful of other college basketball programs. According to John Rothstein of CBS Sports, Thompson will visit Grand Canyon, Lola Marymount, Florida Gulf Coast, Northern Kentucky, and Minnesota, another Big Ten Conference school, in the month of April. Weather report for the Spring Blue Gold game. This is real anticipation for Notre Dame's annual Big Blue Gold spring football game this year. A new coach after 12 seasons and a starting quarterback are generally good indicators of interest. But since the spring in northern Indiana, the weather plays a huge part in all of this as well. On Friday, the Cardinals baseball team took game 183 and were led offensively from Ryan Peltier for a 3-for-4 game at the plate, including a solo home run. Amber Wright went for 3 for 5 and tied for a game-high 2 RBIs with 2 runs scored. And Trenton Cortamine and Nick Powell, 2 RBIs, each went 2 for 5. AC Milan versus AC Milan. In Series A, we have the biggest showdown yet. Soccer teams in Inter Milan versus AC Milan. To see who would get the number 1 spot, I'm going for Inter Milan, but because in my opinion they are better. Inter Milan took 10 shots, but 4 of them were on target. For AC Milan, they had 18 shots in all, but 6 of them were on target, which means they were close but not in. and Team 1 won 3-0. Yay! I'm happy. And also, Mom, if you're watching this, make sure you tell Dad, okay? Now, anyways, thanks for tuning in. I'm Alec, and back to the studio.
Good luck to all of our Indiana
teams. Ava, what's up next?
Next up is Grayson with National Days. Let's see what National Days we can celebrate.
Grayson,
take it away!
Hi, I'm Grayson, and welcome to this week's edition of National Days. Today's National Day is National Girl Scout Leader Day. Make sure to pick up some of those amazing cookies. Tomorrow is National Take a Chance Day. I'll be sure to go to a trampoline park and try something new. On Sunday, it's National Orthodox Easter Day. It's celebrated by Orthodox Christians, a segment of Christianity that originates primarily from the countries of Bulgaria, Cyprus, Greece, Lebanon, Republic of North Macedonia, Romania, and Russia. This was Grayson with this week's edition of National Days. Now back to the studio. Thank you, Grayson.
Aniston, did you know that Drake and James are up next with Did You Know?
No, I didn't, but now I do.
James and Drake, take it away!
Hi, I'm James from Miss Leatherman's class.
And I'm Drake, also from Miss Leatherman's class.
And welcome to Did You Know?
James, did you know that horses and cows sleep standing up?
Wow, that's crazy. But did you know almost 8 million possible 7-digit phone numbers per area code?
That's cool, but did you know that our heart beats 41,975,000 times a year?
Wow, I never knew that. But did you know all the DNA in a human's body is uncoiled and put together? It would be twice the diameter of our whole solar system.
That's insane, but did you know that a bee's wing beats 190 times a second? That's 11,400 times a minute.
Wow. But did you know if all the blood vessels in the adult's body is laid out end to end, it would cover the whole Earth's equator 4 times, which means if someone put their blood vessels down, they could circle the Earth 4 times until the line would end.
That's all for Did You Know? Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Drake and James.
Ava, do you like pets?
Of course I do.
Well, next up we have Anna with pets.
Anna, take it away!
Hello, Prairie Trace Hawks. I'm Anna from Miss Leatherman's class, and I'm here with Mrs. Green. What's your pet's name?
Her name is Layla.
I love that name. What type of breed is your pet?
She is a long-haired Chihuahua.
Wow, that's so cool. She looks so pretty.
I think she's very pretty. Say hi, Layla. Say hi.
Can your pets do any tricks?
And no, they just lay around. They don't like to do much tricks except eat.
Do you have any funny stories to share with your pets?
This one is the youngest of 4. And even though I told you her name is Layla, she has no idea. She thinks her name is Bird. Because when she was a baby, they're only about this big. And she had a little bed, and she would get in there, and all you would see is her little face sticking up and these big eyes. And we say, look at the baby bird. And so she thinks her name is Bird.
Wow, that's so funny. I love that. Looks like I'm out of questions, but thanks for tuning in. Now back to the studio.
Thanks.
Thanks, Anna.
She is so cute.
Next up is Daniel with current events.
Daniel,
take it away!
Hi, I'm Daniel, and welcome to this week's current events. After weeks of very difficult COVID-19 lockdown, some people in Shanghai, China have been allowed to leave their homes, but the government says millions more must remain at home. The outbreak is making people question China's zero-COVID program. For those in lockdown in Shanghai, things have become extremely difficult. Many people have complained that they don't have enough food or can't get the medicine that they need. In the early days of the lockdown, the government even separated sick children from healthy parents. This shocked and upset many people. Because of strict government control in China, it's unusual for people to complain publicly about in recent days. Many people have been complaining loudly about the government's handling of the situation. How many times can you watch the same movie? A Florida man just reclaimed the world title by setting through Spider-Man No Way Home 292 times. Raymiro Alanzai set the record once before by repeatedly watching Avengers Endgame, only to be dethroned 2 years later by another movie fan watching another movie. But now Ramon is back on top, and to get there, CNN says he spent 720 hours starting at No Way Home, sometimes 5 times in a single day. Rules for the record state that the movie must be watched independently of any other activity, meaning he couldn't take a nap, use his phone, or even go to the bathroom. Ramon told Eunice that he did it in honor of his grandfather, who was his #1 supporter. Sometimes messages in a bottle are for fun, sometimes for science, and at least this once for saving lives. In a story that reads like a movie script, a ship carrying 6 sailors went down off the coast of Brazil. All made it safely to the shore of an uninhabited island, but were then stranded with no way to tell loved ones where they were or how to reach them. So they wrote a note, slipped it into a water bottle, tied it to a life preserver, and threw it into the ocean, hoping someone would find it. A fisherman did and passed it on to the Brazilian Navy. 2 weeks after, getting marooned, and sailors were rescued, dehydrated, but otherwise okay. They survived by catching rainwater and rationing what little food they had. Thanks for tuning in. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Daniel.
Teacher Feature is up next with Sophia and Mrs. Green.
Sophia and Miss Green, take it away!
Hi, I'm Sophia and I'm here with Miss Green on Teacher Feature. Hopefully everyone wore green on Monday. Hello, Miss Green.
Hi, Peter. How are you?
Good. Miss Green, what made you decide that you wanted to be a teacher at Prairie Trace?
You know, I met our old principal, Mrs. Shipp, at an interview, and I thought she was so peppy and positive, and I figured her building must be peppy and positive, and I was right. And I've loved working here. The other teachers are so great. And then I got to meet the kids, and the kids are so great. They have such good leadership, and they're so kind, so it's been a great spot for me.
That's awesome. Where did you want to see yourself in 5 years?
Ooh, in 5 years. I hope I'm still getting to teach first grade here. That would be awesome. But, you know, part of the fun of being an elementary teacher is sometimes you can teach other grades, too. I could be in kindergarten, I could be in 5th grade, but I hope I get to still be in first.
Great. Why did you want to teach first grade?
I wanted to teach first grade because, no offense to you 5th graders, I think first graders are the best. I think they're so cute. They're learning how to read. They're learning how to count and, like, do, you know, addition and subtraction. I think it's such a fun age to be around, and they're, you know, still pretty silly. They don't get embarrassed about a lot, so it's a lot of fun to be around them.
It's fine. What was your favorite subject in school as a kid?
My favorite subject in school as a kid was probably math. I liked that it was pretty black and white, and you either knew it or you didn't. You know, reading's one that it took me a little bit to start learning how to like.
If you weren't a teacher, what job would you want?
Ooh, that's tough. If I weren't a teacher, I think I would be like maybe an event planner or a party planner. I love to, you know, go all out on celebrations. I love to decorate for them and make lots of yummy treats for them. So I think I'd do something with like event planning or some sort of like party planning.
That's awesome. Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning in on Teacher Feature with Miss Green. Now back to the studio.
Thank you, Sophia and Miss Green.
Mystery Baby. Next up, Malak with Mystery Baby.
Malak, take it away! Hello, Prairie Trace Hawks. I'm Malak from Mrs. Loveman's class, and welcome to this week's best edition of Mystery Baby. Last week's hints were, I'm from Wisconsin, I taught in the Philippines, I love all things coffee. The mystery baby was Miss Stevens. And the winner is right here. Stella from Mrs. Van Dam's class. Our new hints are none because, how do I explain this? We need more teachers to send us clues. Teachers, check your email and help us out so we don't have to cut our favorite segment. I know, it's very precious. For the rest of the year. Pass those cute, cute, and not terrible, baby pics and fun facts along to Miss Green before you have a room of full, sad, crying student, except for 5th grade because they know how things work. If you're already sent us mystery baby pictures this year, thanks for being awesome. You're our favorites. Thanks for watching. Now back to the studio.
Dang it! There's going to be no mystery baby. Teachers, tell Miss Green if you would like to be this week's mystery baby.
Good morning, Prairie Trace Hawks. I'm Lily from Mrs. Van Dam's class, and this is Person of the Week. Today's Person of the Week is an amazing Russian dancer, Anna Pavlova. Anna Pavlova was born on February 12, 1881, in St. Petersburg, Russia. Anna Pavlova was a very famous Russian prima ballerina and choreographer, one of the most influential of her time. In the early 20th century, with her own company, Pavlova became the first ballerina to tour ballet around the world. She is widely regarded as one of the finest classical ballet dancers in history. She was a principal artist of the Imperial Russian Ballet. Her interpretation influenced the way others danced. Well, anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. Now back to the studio.
And one last thing. The winners of Women's History Month trivia is... Drum roll, please. Miss Rohr's class, Miss Goss' class, and Miss Kimmel's class, and Miss Leatherman's class. Congrats, and we hope you enjoy your popsicles. Well, this is the end of this edition of WPTE. I'm Ava.
And I'm Aniston.
We will end with the National Anthem, Leadership Pledge, and a moment of silence. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the prairie.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rock along, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
I pledge, as a Prairie Trace elementary leader, to have a positive attitude each day. I will make good choices even when no one is looking. I will demonstrate the 8 habits to make myself and my school an amazing place.